Reacher Season 3 just cast a slew of new characters, including the story's Big Bad based on the novels by Lee Child. Reacher puts up massive numbers for Amazon Prime Video, so it makes sense that the streamer is moving quickly on Reacher Season 3. The show's towering lead, Alan Ritchson, has been sharing updates from the set, and the producers have been adding supporting cast members such as Anthony Michael Hall and Sonia Cassidy. But the latest update helps to round out the cast, including the actor who will be playing the main villain in the story that's being adapted. As has been previously reported, Reacher Season 3 will adapt the Lee Child book Persuader, which was released in 2003 and is the 7th novel in the long-running Jack Reacher series. Reacher Season 1 adapted the original Reacher book, Killing Floor. But for Season 2, the producers skipped to Book 11, Bad Luck and Trouble, so there's no pattern to the choices. If you read Persuader, you know that Reacher's target in the story is an ex-military intelligence officer named Quinn, and Variety just reported that Chicago Med star Brian T. will play the villainous part. The story begins when Jack Reacher, Alan Ritchson, bumps into Quinn on the streets of Boston outside of a symphony hall. The only issue is, as far as Reacher was concerned, Quinn should have been dead. As he investigates, Reacher comes up on the case of an undercover agent gone missing. We knew that Sonia Cassidy will be playing D-Agent Susan Duffy, but Variety adds that Roberto Montesinos and Daniel David Stewart have been cast as Duffy's colleagues. We have been praising Brian T. for years, dating back to the work he did on Chicago Med and his contributions to the Fast and Furious universe. Depending on how the character of Quinn is handled in Reacher Season 3, this could be a meaty role for T, as Quinn is a threat that seriously unnerves Reacher, and even forces him to stay on the case longer than he should because of the danger that Quinn presents. There are a number of reasons why I'm excited that the Reacher showrunners chose Persuader as the source material for Season 3. After Season 2, which focused heavily on Reacher's former team of military investigators, the case that drives him in this story is largely a lone wolf tale, with Reacher having to rely on his instincts and physicality to stay alive behind enemy lines. We know that Reacher Season 3 is filming, but have no clue when it might hit the streaming service. Make sure that you use your Amazon Prime Video subscription to catch up on the existing 2 seasons of Reacher, so you know what's happening with the character leading into Reacher Season 3. After the explosive success of the first 2 seasons, the anticipation for Reacher Season 3 is off the charts. Fans of the hard-hitting action series, based on Lee Child's Jack Reacher novels, have come to expect a relentless thrill ride brimming with grit, intrigue, and Reacher's distinctive brand of justice. With the 3rd season now on the horizon, recent casting announcements have only fueled excitement, especially as it reveals a slew of fresh faces set to make their mark, including the introduction of the story's next big bad. Jack Reacher's legacy on TV, setting the stage before diving into the newcomers, it's worth acknowledging how Reacher has quickly become a staple of action television. The Amazon Prime series, fronted by the towering and muscular Alan Ritchson as Jack Reacher, took a grounded and visceral approach to the character, who is both cerebral and brutally efficient in his methods. Unlike Tom Cruise's 2012 film interpretation, Ritchson's portrayal physically embodies the imposing 6'5" ex-military policeman from the novels. The show manages to capture the essence of Reacher as a drifter who gets pulled into dangerous situations, where his moral compass, although sometimes unorthodox, drives him to right wrongs. Season 1 of Reacher was based on Killing Floor, the first book in the series, and was praised for staying true to the source material. Season 2 adapted Bad Luck and Trouble, diving into Reacher's past with his elite military unit. However, Season 3 promises to be something different. With a new cast of characters, some of whom are poised to challenge Reacher like never before, it's bound to be a season full of twists, intense confrontations, and high-stakes action. The new faces of Reacher Season 3. Amazon recently unveiled an exciting roster of fresh actors who will join Reacher for Season 3. These new additions will portray a mix of allies, adversaries, and the most thrilling addition yet, the big bad. First up is a well-known TV veteran, Robert Patrick, famous for roles in Terminator 2 and Peacemaker. He's been cast as the mysterious and powerful David O'Donnell, a character with strong connections to Reacher's past. O'Donnell served with Reacher in his elite military unit, and the dynamic between the two will be complex. Will he be a friend, or will old loyalties and past grievances come to a head in unexpected ways? Patrick's gruff, commanding screen presence ensures that this character will leave a lasting impression, whether he's helping or hindering Reacher's mission. Another significant addition is Serene de Swan, stepping into the role of Frances Neagley. While Neagley appeared in previous seasons as part of Reacher's old military unit, Swan brings a fresh take to the character. In the novels, Neagley is fiercely loyal to Reacher and shares his disdain for injustice, making her a key ally in the fight to take down the season's villains. Swan's portrayal is expected to deepen Neagley's character, showing more of her sharp tactical mind and lethal skills. But the real excitement comes from the announcement of the new big bad, David Morrissey, cast as General John Kleiner, a menacing figure from the world of shadowy government conspiracies. Morrissey, known for his chilling performance as the governor on The Walking Dead, seems perfectly suited to play a calculating and ruthless antagonist. Kleiner is a former high-ranking military official with connections to corrupt government elements, and he's orchestrating a plan that could have devastating consequences. The clash between Reacher and Kleiner will undoubtedly be one of the season's central conflicts, setting up a cat-and-mouse game that promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Rounding out the new cast are a host of other key players who will add depth and intrigue to the story. Lucas Haas, known for his roles in Inception and The Revenant, plays Mickey Harper, a tech-savvy operative with questionable loyalties. Harper's motivations are murky, and whether he can be trusted will be a major plot point as Reacher navigates the labyrinth of deception surrounding Kleiner's plans. In addition, Kara G joins the cast as Asha Barnes, a local journalist whose dogged pursuit of the truth makes her both a valuable ally and a potential target. G's character will likely serve as a moral compass in a world rife with corruption, adding a layer of complexity to Reacher's journey. Finally, Riley Volkel, known for her work on the originals, has been cast as Beth Kleiner, the enigmatic daughter of General Kleiner. Beth is expected to be a wild card, her motivations unclear as she grapples with her father's dangerous ambitions. Volkel's portrayal could add a nuanced emotional layer to the season, showing a character caught between familial loyalty and moral conflict. What to expect, twists, action, and Reacher's relentless quest for justice with these new characters, Reacher Season 3 is shaping up to be its most intricate and suspenseful season yet. The addition of David Morrissey as the big bad, General John Kleiner, suggests that Reacher will face not just physical challenges, but also a sophisticated adversary with deep connections to powerful, corrupt forces. The introduction of multiple morally ambiguous characters like Mickey Harper and Beth Kleiner will keep viewers guessing about who can truly be trusted. Fans of the action-packed show can also expect Reacher's brutal hand-to-hand combat to remain a staple, alongside high-octane shootouts and tense standoffs. But beyond the adrenaline-pumping action, Season 3 is likely to dive deeper into Reacher's psyche. His past, particularly his military history, will be a major theme, as will the question of loyalty both to old comrades like David O'Donnell and to the principles that drive Reacher to seek justice at all costs. Ultimately, Reacher Season 3 promises to up the ante, delivering a fast-paced and intellectually stimulating season packed with new characters, jaw-dropping action, and the moral dilemmas that make Jack Reacher such a compelling hero. With its stellar new cast and a formidable villain in General Kleiner, this season is set to keep fans hooked until the very last minute.